Good morning, everybody. Glad you joined me again this morning. Psalm 56. Psalm 56 has a little verse in it that when I was a kid, I used to quote it to myself over and over and over and over. Now, I learned it or quoted it in the old King James because I'm a little bit older, and this is the newer King James. But I'll tell you in just a second. The background of this Psalm 56, is David. The Philistines are after David. He is gone. I think he's hiding out in a city called Gath. Um, he even has, it's just kind of a strange situation. It's kind of a neat story. You can look it up and read it. But he even acts, he acts like he's crazy so that he can escape, acts like he's gone insane. But anyhow, he's, as I've told you many times, that David is often being pursued. He's often in danger. And that's the background behind this. He is in fear for his life, and he is crying out to God. In fact, in the first part, in the first verse, he says, "Be merciful to me, O God, because man would swallow me up." He's just saying, God, I need your help. I need your protection. I need you to take care of me because I know that man would swallow me up. Now, verse 3 is the verse that I used to quote to myself all the time. And the New King James says, "Whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you." So the old King James, the way I memorized it, it said, "What time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. But whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you." And I used to say that at night when I was going to bed. I can remember laying there in the bed, maybe being a little afraid of the dark or whatnot. And I would just say it to myself, "What time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. Whenever I am afraid, I will trust in God." Look, there is all kinds of things that bring different kinds of fears into our life. And it's not just a fear of death, not just a fear of darkness or whatever, but things that strike fear into our hearts. And when we're afraid, we need to trust in God. We need to trust in the sovereign God who can have his purposes and his ways will not be stopped. We need to trust in the sovereign God who is almighty and all powerful and who can overcome any and every situation. We need to trust in the God who can do whatever he wants to do and whatever he needs to do. We need to trust in the God who can come into our lives and work in our hearts and can change us from the inside out and can take away uncertainty, can take away fear, and can give us wisdom. So whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you. In God, I will praise his word. In God, I have put my trust. I will not fear what can flesh do to me. Listen, when I have placed my life and when I have placed my hands, my life and my trust into the hands of the sovereign Almighty God, who's bigger, better, stronger than that? Who can overcome that? What can flesh do to me if I'm completely trusting in the Lord and completely in his hands? What time I am afraid, I will trust in him. And then he just says in verse 12, a little bit later, he says, vows made to you are binding upon me, and I will render praises to you. For you have delivered my soul from death. Have you not kept my feet from falling, that I may walk before God in the light of the living? He just says, you know what, God, I am going to praise you. I'm going to render praises to you because of the way that you take care of me and because of the way you deliver me and rescue me. And he says, and besides that, you're actually the one who keeps me from stumbling. You're actually the one who keeps me on my feet and walks me through every situation and walks me through all of life. And I'm going to praise you for that. So just remember, put your trust in the Lord. Completely put yourself into his hands. And whenever you are afraid, trust in him and then give praises to him for walking with you. Hey, get out there, take Psalm 56, faith the day. God bless you guys. Have a great day.